let's talk about Miss Hannaford, who we're starting to get a little tea in regarding, you know, her upcoming musical endeavors. So word on the street is that now that she's single, it looks like Jennifer Lopez is on the hunt for her next big single, a dance hit in the vein of Waiting for Tonight or even On the Floor. And so shout out. Oh, so let's pull up that picture. Come on, girl. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. So now it said the source says page 6. Sells page 6, I should say, that Jennifer Lopez is shopping around for a new smash song in the wake of her split from Ben Affleck. Saying they have reached out to songwriters, said the source. She wants a big dance hit. The source tells us her priority career-wise is music. Really? Because I've always felt like the music has always kind of come as not a top priority. I always felt like that was at the bottom of your list. She was always focusing on everything else, like the merch and selling makeup and hairlines and all this other stuff and clothes, and then the acting, and then the music was all the way at the bottom of the list. Hence why she was giving us some half-ass songs that nobody cared about and just throwing songs out there and hoping one of them would stick. So they also said the source tells us her priority career-wise is music. There's no point of her going into it unless it's big, and critics say it's the old Lopez. She needs a big banger. The Star 55 not just looking for one song either. She wants a whole album, we hear. She wants to get hits and put out an album. This is according to a source. Now, let's talk about Ms. Lopez's last album, which is This Is Me Now, inspired by her relationship with her ex, Ben Affleck, was released in February of this year, but it flopped hard. It failed to break the top 20 and debuted at number 38 on the Billboard Top 200. And she also said that, remember, that This Is Me Now, she was going to retire from music. She was like, I'm not going to make music anymore after this, because I guess she felt like this was her magnum opus, that this was the bookend. You know, this was the end of the thing. I've done all I needed to do. This is all I need to contribute, which made me feel like, girl, this is what you thought it was going to be your legacy, is doing this whole mid album where you just giving a bunch of mid-tempo tracks and ballads, which, no shade, is not your strong suit because you're not that good of a singer. You're passable, but you're sort of in the Britney, Janet category, Paula Abdul category, where you're a stronger dancer than a singer. Where it's like, you need the bops, you need the hits to carry you through, but people don't want to sit there seeing you try to stand at a microphone like you're Billie Eilish. That doesn't work for you. That's not your strong suit. You're a performer, you're an entertainer. So what you should have been doing is, we want the pomp and circumstance, we want the extravagant stage show, you're a showgirl. We want the lavish costumes, we want the acrobatics. You know, we want the backing track louder than your actual singing voice to make it sound like you on key. We want all the trickery. So when we go see a Jennifer Lopez show, we want the pomp and circumstance. We know we're not going to see Mariah Carey standing around like a stiff, you know, person while, you know, your dancers do all the heavy lifting. We know what we're going to get when we go to a Jennifer Lopez concert. The problem with Jennifer Lopez is that she's like a lot of these people who are caught up in their ego and think that, you know what, y'all keep saying I'm not a great singer, but I'm going to try to show you that I'm going to blow like Adele. But I'm like, sis, you don't even have half of Adele's vocal range. So why try? Stick to your streams, stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, which is give us the hits, the dance songs, the bops. We want the on the floors. We want the waiting for tonight's. We want the El Anillo Pa Cuando. We want all those type of songs. We want you to do the Spanish stuff. I want you to do the dance music stuff. And this is funny, like I've been telling, this is what she need to be doing for the longest. I guess when you say something enough, eventually they hear it. So that one looks like she's listening. But now when they say after this album flopped, they talking about she wants to wash away the stink of This Is Me Now. Well, child, that's why you don't do a full album about your relationship. You can throw in a song or two. Like I'm sure Gwen Stefani is doing her upcoming album, where she dropped that first single, which like she was throwing shade at Gavin Rossdale, but uplifting her current relationship with Blake Shelton. But I'm sure that's not the whole record. It's like let me just say what I need to say and get it out on one song, and that's it. Jennifer Lopez want to do a full album about how she loved Ben Affleck. Ain't nobody want to hear that. That man always look mad about something. And the most dirty drawers he be wearing. So, and you already know the album got mixed reviews. People didn't even like that documentary and then the movie musical. Like, people just didn't understand what the hell was going on with that. And I get that she's a workhorse. She's got a lot of projects coming up. She has 2 movies that she has coming out that were produced by Ben Affleck. Unstoppable, which she's been she's been out and about promoting that movie lately with Jerome, and then we saw that her with Matt Damon at the Prayer Circle when they were doing it at the film festival where they premiered it. I think it was TIFF. And then recently she did the interview with what was it? Interview Magazine, where she looked good in that. But Hanover never takes a bad picture. And then, she has that, and then she also has Kiss of the Spider Woman, which was remade. And Arts Equity is actually the production company that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon own or run. So those are the 2 movies, those are the 2 projects that she has coming out with them. Plus, I'm sure she has other things down the pipeline. But I do feel like while the movie industry is not giving her what needs to be given, and she just jumping in a lot of these forgettable projects, like that Atlas movie, and then The Mother, and all these other projects that she just keeps doing, where it just gets dumped straight to streaming. And she's not really taking herself like, Hannaford, you need, like, if you want to do something, stay away from the rom-coms. Find you a John Wick-esque type of franchise. Like, I need to see her in an action movie or something. I know she's been doing action-based stuff, but the project she's been signing on to are just not good. Because Atlas was not a good movie. And The Mother I thought was okay. But yeah, but I feel like with this music, I really hope this story is true regarding that she wants to that she's looking for her some dance hits, because I feel like you need to get back to basics in regards of like stick to your strengths. Because like Kylie Minogue does it, she's sticking to her strengths, which is I'm glad she steps out of the box and she does things, but I feel like you need to definitely shop around and you need to kind of get in that bag of be a showgirl, because then it opens up the door of possibly another Vegas residency. You could possibly do an arena tour and people will want to come and see you. But this past era, wasn't nobody up in there going to sit and try to watch you singing a bunch of damn ballads about some damn Ben Affleck. That's why that tour flopped. So kudos to you. Good luck to you. I know some people in my comments when I posted this story, they were just like, girl, just hang it up. Or do people even care about Jennifer Lopez still putting out music? So I say all this to say, what do y'all think of this story? Do y'all actually care that Jennifer Lopez is trying to get back in her dance music bag? Here's the thing. I may not like certain things that you do, but if you put out a bop, if you put out a song that's actually good, and I listen to it, I'm like, okay, I hear it. Then I'm here for her, looking for the hits and wanting to give the fans what they want. So, and look, she still got it where she could get up there and dance and put on a good show. And at least, look, y'all probably get that record before y'all get Black Diamond. So I say all to say, what do y'all think of this story? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments.